Some weeks ago, I posted a new video where I showed you 7 bad habits that are ruining your life and that are keeping you away from success. So in this video, I will try to create a new formula completely from scratch and show if it works or not. After some time, I can say that the formula actually worked. I managed to stay consistent for more than 3 weeks, but recently, it is not effective anymore. I often find myself distracted, stressed, and tired, and motivation is going down again. I need to break this cycle! So in this video, I'm going to find the best way to radically change my bad habits and finally become the best version of myself. Let's dive in! This was the first mistake I was making, and probably you as well. I will explain it to you very simply. Answer this question. If you want, write it somewhere or memorize it, because it is the basis of your entire journey. What is my purpose? Why am I doing all this? Or why not? You have to set precise points in your head. One of these could be to retire your parents who come home from work stressed every day. Think outside the box. Money is never enough. Whenever you are falling back into your bad habits, think of that list and think if what you're doing is really worth it. This method can work even when you are giving up on something. Now that you have your purpose, we can move to the second step. Imagine yourself swimming in a river with all your energy against the current. And once you are tired and have run out of energy, you return to the starting point. When you are trying to stop a bad habit, it works in a similar way. Let me explain. It feels so unnatural to stop doing a habit that you used to do since that moment. But when you try to stop it, you are only continuing to try to go against the current, which is clearly stronger than you, and you can't do anything to make it stop flowing. You can even make some progress, but you will be transported by the natural flow of the river, and you will end up at the starting point. Every time you go against the current, it gives you this sense of nervousness of like, oh no, I really hope I don't relapse today. I really hope. No, I'm not gonna watch porn today. I'm not gonna play video games today. Oh man, I really feel like it's impossible to go that way because you will start to feel tired and you will relapse. You have to change the direction of where you're trying to go because in that way, you will also be helped by the current. So the only thing you have to change is the starting point. But how can you change it? Well, it is pretty simple. Not easy, but simple. I need you to take your time and think about your self-image. Ask yourself, who am I? How do I see myself? And now think about this. You may be addicted to video games, not because you have been playing them for so long and now you can't live without them, but because you see yourself as a gamer. If you want to become an athlete, you have to start thinking like them, doing the same things as them, and see yourself as an athlete, because otherwise, you will never become one of them. So, change your self-image. The third step is to find a friend to share ideas with. You probably have friends that are losers, and you have probably tried to make them go to the gym or to start a new business, but their effort is so low and they can't even stay away from their phone for more than 20 minutes. Honestly, if they truly want to change, they will actually make the first move by themselves. Otherwise, let them stay broke. This world is not made for losers. Our life is made of choices, and sometimes you have to leave behind some friends that maybe have grown up with you, but now you have to be focused on your future. No more bullshit. From another point of view, it could be easier to have a real friend that helps you find the motivation to wake up in the morning and start working your ass off. For example, I have a brother, and we help each other with our work. Sometimes we speak about how great self-improvement is, and the energy keeps bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. The person who goes to the gym every single day, regardless of how he feels, will always beat the person who goes to the gym when they feel like going to the gym. As a man, you must build yourself. In fact, you will not appreciate your six-pack unless you didn't have one, and you had to earn it after you have worked hard as fuck. In fact, Napoleon once said,
"Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever."
And that's how the world works. Anyway, getting rid of all your bad habits that you have cultivated and carried with you until now is not easy at all. You will have to put so much effort in and expect that you will continue to fail and fail and fail. Well, is failure enough to succeed? Not at all. In fact, after you have failed in doing something, I need to analyze the things that you have mistaken, write them, and pay attention to them the next time. We are arriving somewhere, but we can push even forward. Did you remember what I said in the beginning of the video? I often find myself distracted, stressed, and tired, and motivation is going down again. Well, how could I deeply concentrate when I'm working? There is something called deep work. It is basically a strategy that I've seen used by famous YouTubers and entrepreneurs. When you work, you shut everything down. No phone, no distractions. There is you and your computer or whatever. The only thing you have to do is paying attention to what you are doing. I also use this strategy, and I can say that I feel 3 times more productive than when I didn't use it. Secondly, since I started self-improving myself, I meditate every day. It consists in concentrating on your breaths and to eliminate other thoughts in your head. I usually meditate for 10 minutes a day, but back to the golden times, when I first started, I used to meditate for 30 minutes a day. Now the bad habits are gone, right? I don't think so. Listen, you learned the theory. which is really important, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't act. I need you to go out there, work your freaking ass off and suffer. If you follow all the steps that I have just said to you, you will arrive somewhere. Let's do this together. After all that pain, suffering, and temptation to fall back on it, I relapsed again. There is no formula for success.
How much time has passed?
Wait, how do you know?
You can't say anything now. After only 3 weeks, Rome wasn't built in a day. It is normal to fail. The most important thing is to make the difference every day. Failure is not the opposite of success, but it is part of success.
What should I do then?
Only 2 words. Keep pushing.
Wow, thanks, man. I didn't expect to hear that. What is your name? Napoleon? Guys, motivation is down again. I need to break this cycle! But now, I guess we know what to do, so let's do this one last time, together.